This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jakaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, Bolchi, Bree, Zael, Jenny, Beastie, Leah, Arlo, Lena, Daddy, Marcella, Aaliyah, Holly, Diana, Molly, Psych, Els, Zoe, Elsie, Louie, Billette, Bruadar, Ariana, Hallowed, Allison, Lily, Meep, Rosie, Tiana, Shell, Nix, and Elena. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. Look, I can absolutely appreciate the need to serve a look. I am all for looks myself, but I can promise you that if you have been working on your look for an hour, it's gonna be a good look. No matter how bad you are with makeup, and you're good with makeup, if you're spending an hour on the look will come through, hun. So you just need to get out here. I have been sitting on this couch reading for an hour, waiting to go to this pregame. Kayla has been blowing up my phone completely, trying to figure out where we are, trying to get us to be there, and I tell her I can't go any faster because my bestie is busy serving a look, and she says, what? And I say, yeah, no, that's what's happening. And so we got to get there if we want to get even a smidge of a pregame on. Okay, but to be fair, you said that you were putting on the finishing touches of the look literally 20 minutes ago. And listen, I may not be a makeup expert. I may only be good with eyeshadow, but I can promise you that I do know that finishing touches do not take 20 minutes. Yes, it did buy me more time, but also at what cost? At what cost? You know that Kayla has the best pre-games, and we're going to Rumors tonight. Yeah, they changed it last minute. Seems like they didn't want straight guys harassing them all night, and to be fair, completely understandable. Plus, it's a Brat summer. We do not need straight men in our life right now. Hey, straight passing. Thank you. Anyways, are you gonna we gotta do this. Okay, I am ready. I'm giving you a drum roll in my head, but oh, I just did it out loud anyways. But okay, now I'm gonna do it in my head. You won't be able to hear it, but just trust me that I'm doing it. Oh, that is true. I don't know how I would be able to give you your cue to come out. Okay, pretend that I'll be doing it in my head, and then when I stop talking, give yourself a 5-second countdown, and then come out there to serve the look. Okay, ready? And oh, you know what? I was wrong. No, yeah, you heard me right. I was completely wrong. And there's no even wiggle room or debate to be had about me being wrong. I was just simply wrong. I seriously have never seen an outfit makeup combination from you, in the shoes as well, that looks this cohesive and put together. You did a great job. Oh, listen, you know I love the girlies. You know I do. There's no competition tonight. If we were going to a place where there were men who were interested in women, you would be taking home the crown and as many men as you could possibly fit in your car. Yeah, you look like so hot. No. Oh, that's crazy. No. No, like you look so hot. Like you are actually like you look like you've been putting so much effort into everything. You kind of look like you're sweating right now. You look like actually physically hot is what I meant. No, it totally is what I meant. In fact, it almost looks like there's a little mascara streaking down your face, just a little bit. And you wouldn't buy that the 20 seconds that you've spent away from the mirror that could have randomly happened in those 20 seconds. So I'm just lying for me to cover my ass. Yeah, no, that checks out. Oh. Honestly, this conversation isn't even important. We can get to it later. We have a pre-party to go to. We are pre-gaming tonight. We have no work tomorrow. We can get as intoxicated as we want and have as great of a time. It's a Brat summer. We need to be enjoying ourselves and not focusing on conversations like this. You would not. Do you know how much I've been looking forward to this? A lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I have been literally working 55-hour weeks. It has been all of my life for the past 2 months. And here I am. It's the beginning of July, this true heart of the summer. And I want to get down and enjoy my Brat summer with my girls and my best friend. And all of a sudden, I'm being threatened with having that being taken away? Truly devastating. This is just... Are you sure? Because usually I can hit a pretty long monologue and it'll eventually wear you down to the point where you will just bypass the topic and we'll move on to something else, like this pregame we're about to hit. Kayla just texted me again, said she's worried about us, and we would never want to make Kayla worried, especially because she probably took something more than alcohol. And we do not want to make that woman paranoid, because if you remember the last time we made her paranoid, she literally ran around the street screaming our name and got pulled over by a cop. So we should. Okay, but it is kind of crazy that happened though, right? Like, yeah. Anyways, so let's do we have to do this? We are so late. And this isn't me trying to change the subject. We are so late. We can even maybe talk about it in the car if you want to. I know it's like a 15-minute drive, but and then my and you're really willing to disappoint the girls by holding out on going to Rumors of all places and indulging in a Brat girl summer. Okay, but the spirit of Charlie XCX is looking at you with major disappointment. Okay? I'm just letting you know that. Yeah. I said you're hot. 'Cause you're hot. 'Cause you look hot. That's why I said you're hot. It wasn't because of the fact that you looked sweaty, although you did look a little sweaty, but obviously not to the point where I would actually comment on it. I said it because you look gorgeous, stunning, brilliant, all of it, everything. Oh, elaborate. Yes, you're you know what? Usually when the shoe is on the other foot, you're all for skimming past things. But now when I'm at the forefront here, we love elaboration. Okay, sure. I'm really attracted to you, okay? Yeah, like really attracted to you. Like attracted to you to the point where it's kind of silly that you haven't recognized by now. Like to the point where every single other person in our friend group knows that except for you. I could literally text Kayla right now and say, "Oh, hey, finally told her how I feel." And then she would say, "Oh, finally." And then we would get on a FaceTime call and everybody there would congratulate me for finally telling you how I feel. That's how much they know. And this wasn't a thing where I told them. They have all individually came up to me and brought the subject up to me. And what am I going to do? Lie to my friends? I'm not going to lie to my friends. Yeah, I said how I feel. It's always the technicalities with you. If I said that there was more to it, would that satiate your curiosity, or do we have to continue down this path? No, you're right. That is just me being stupid. Fine. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll scream it from the rooftops if you want. Of course there's more to it. You are hot, and I definitely appreciate that about you. But that's not the main thing I appreciate about you. The main thing I appreciate about you is you are such a cool person. You're smart. You make me laugh more than anyone in the world. You make me laugh more than myself, which is a feat that nobody had accomplished until you came around. I'm the funniest person I know, and I think you're funnier than me, which kind of contradicts it, but I was the funniest person I knew, and I think you're funnier than me, is what I meant, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, a while now. I know when we first decided to do this thing together, I was like pretty socially isolated from anything and everything, and you really helped me grow into I won't say I'm a butterfly, but someone who is comfortable in these social situations and is able to have friends and is able to be their true selves around their friend group now. Sure, it's all women, but that's besides the point. I don't know. And the fact that you helped me open up in that way and become the person that I know I am truly meant to be, how could I not fall for you? Obviously, you know? Because I didn't want to put that much pressure on you, I guess. I'm aware that saying that you helped me become the best version of me, and that's part of the reason that I like you so much in a romantic way, is like a lot of information to take in at once, and also an expression that could possibly lead to someone feeling guilted into reciprocating the feelings. And I guess I just never thought that there was a right time for it, or I never found a way to properly express those feelings without making it seem that way. But here we are, and I am crossing my fingers and my toes and everything that I possibly made it work. A plus? I have never gotten a single A plus on anything in my entire life. Because like an A plus is 100%, right? Well, at least in my college, I haven't gotten 100 on anything. Well, aside from those like stupid little quizzes that are in like gen ed classes where it's like, here's 5 questions that are like the most basic questions about the subject that we're studying. And I've gotten 100% on those, but nothing else. So I'm pretty proud of myself then. You, not fair. You can't use your newly minted and learned knowledge of my interest in you, and yes, physically, to potentially manipulate me out of going to this pregame and this night out. Because there is a part of me that would, like, as much as I love the look you put together, I would have a ball deconstructing it and putting it on the floor. That being said, we have to go. I'm being blackmailed again. This is not fair. I told you everything. We're in a better place now than we've ever been, and I'm getting blackmailed again just because I want me and my best friend and all of my girls to enjoy a Brat summer at Rumors. Fine. Okay. All right. It's not like it's going to be the worst thing in the world to... Okay. Golly, you closed that window fast. I did not have a chance to get out half a sentence before you did that. So, let's head out. I'm driving. Kayla is literally freaking out. And when we're in the car, you have to FaceTime them and tell them we're on our way. And then we will come in holding hands and they will all freak out. Yes, and I have completely prepared myself for all of the embarrassing stories that they will tell you about how much I gush over you all the time. But you know what? If that's all it takes for me to have you as a girlfriend, I will absolutely 100%